Hello, Soul Calibur here.
And with Mindset,
We have GBPaul.
yeah.
You want to do a commentary now?
Bye.
sir?
Mindset is out.
Mindset is now out. Oh, and we're at a button check, so I'm actually gonna just.
And John Dog is in.
Hello, welcome to the John Dog Variety Hour.
We have XYK versus GBPaul.
All right,
Oh,
so
we're right in it.
Yeah, XYK was very active at the beginning of the ARM scene. He went to the first Columbus tournament we had, but I haven't really heard from him since. I know he plays online. He's pretty high rank. Plays in Jara. So I'm interested to see what he can do. I'm excited to play him today.
Yeah, it looks like he very well knows his spacing very well with. How do you pronounce his name? Ninja.
Oh, Ninjara.
Ninjara.
Yeah, so Ninjara's thing is that, when he's blocking, he can teleport like that in the air. That's his air dash. And when he's blocking, instead of taking the hit on his block, he'll actually teleport out of the way. Which can be useful, but it can also throw people off. Kind of like how it's throwing GBPaul off right now. He got caught with that rush.
Yeah, he has very good, I would say, ground control right now.
Yeah, it looks like XYK's strategy right now is just throw out random punches. He doesn't really care if they hit. He's just trying to get his rush as fast as possible. So what GBPaul needs to do to counter that is he needs to dodge the punches that are coming in, but also time his punches so that they can hit XYK before his arms retract. Another strategy he could try is actually clanking with the arm in the air and throwing out a second one. It's a strategy that can take some time to get used to. Or else we get moments like this. So in this situation, if GBPaul throws a punch, XYK is just going to dodge. Ooh, that grab just connected on Twin Tail. Ooh, that's really bad luck for GBPaul.
Yeah, and GBPaul's sort of on his last foot here for this match, but we're almost done with just the match timer itself.
Yeah, it looks like XYK is just going to time out at this point, respectable. But yeah, GBPaul really needed that rush. It's really unfortunate that, lucky for XYK, but unfortunate for GBPaul that grab just connected with Twin Tail's feet. Oh, we're getting an arm change from GBPaul. Interesting.
Yeah, he against Carl's, he went double frozen fist into these two options here.
Yeah. The parasol, it acts almost like a shield. It acts like a heavy arm where it can push through all of the other arms that come through it. It comes out a little bit slower though, but since XYK is just spamming punches left and right to get his rush, this is actually a good strategy, and I think that XYK, I believe GBPaul will actually make great use of this parasol.
So far, I'd say very good adjustment, I would say. Very close to even, I would say, right now.
Yeah, XYK has about a quarter more health, but GBPaul does have the rush advantage. The hardest part about the Ninjara matchup, at least for me, is landing that rush. Because if you activate rush on shield, he's just going to dodge out of the way. He's not going to be able to hit him. But his landing lag is just slightly different than everyone else's because of that teleport. So if you're trying to catch his landing with your rush, it's just very difficult to hit him. It's very difficult to hit Ninjara.
Is it just more visual, or is it that you have a longer landing lag here?
Well, they actually just buffed him so that his air dash actually goes farther than it did previously.
Okay.
So it's harder to kind of catch his landing with your punches.
Okay.
When people first start playing, they play Ninjara very aggressively. But the way XYK is playing is he's just throwing out punches at a safe distance, getting his rush, and playing a very slow, methodical game. It's just kind of hard for GBPaul to work around that right now.
Yeah, and he's got to go now if he wants to get this set in.
And you see that looked like a good opportunity to throw out rush, but because of Ninjara's wonky movement, he didn't land the hit. He had both of his fists out, so you'd think that would be an easy time to land rush, but you have to aim it a little more carefully. You get 2 bans, XYK. Yeah, I will make sure to. The rule set for ARMS is kind of up for debate right now. I know there's a podcast called Fellows in ARMS that's kind of developing their own rule set right now. Ohio has ran their own. We kind of just collectively agreed upon one for the past couple months. But I kind of drafted a new rule set, kind of combining the Ohio set and the Fellows in ARMS set.
Okay.
So I'll make sure to link the rule set that we're running in the description. At least I'll send it to you, Soul, if that's something you could do.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, basically our starter stages are Sky Arena, Sparring Ring, Mausoleum, Buster Beach, and DNA Lab. And we have counter picks being Via Dolce and Spring Stadium. The rest of the stages are banned. I'm trying it for the first time today, so we'll see how it works. So I think for GBPaul to adapt to this, he is staying Twin Tail, which is a good suggestion. That's why I would suggest. I would stick with the Parasol, but I would probably go with keeping the Fist. So the Parasol probably aim that more straight ahead, so he can block XYK's direct punches, but then use the Chilla on the left to kind of curve around and hit XYK from the side, while still dealing ice damage.
Oh, and you can change your arms even after you decide what they are, too.
Yes, you can change your arms in between every round.
Okay.
And I would love to run all arms legal, but we're running defaults today because not every setup here has all the arms unlocked. There's really no efficient way to do that yet. I know there are some ways, like you can leave your switch on all night doing a certain macro or whatever, but as for unlocking them the normal way, it takes quite some time. So we're just running defaults until we have them all.
Yeah, and the nice part of just relating to Smash 4 was you can just have one 3DS that has everything imported for everyone. And that does take a while, but that's like a TL prep thing.
Yeah.
But it is very time consuming because we don't want to say no to a setup for a developing community.
I do wish it was the other way around. I wish it was easier to just port data over from one Switch system to the next, so you can just have all the arms, but we take what we can get. Now, what I saw earlier from GBPaul was that he threw out his Parasol to force XYK to dash off his block, but then he threw out the Chilla. I would recommend doing that in reverse, actually, because the Chilla is a medium weight, and both of XYK's arms are medium weight, so if he throws off the Chilla to force the movement off the block, he can use the Parasol to go through any other arm that he might deflect. So maybe GBPaul will pick up on that, I'm not sure.
Nice dodge on the grab there. Almost looks like it had him in a corner.
I think XYK is just doing a great job of waiting for GBPaul to make the first move, and that's because he has the advantage state in terms of health. I think for this next round, why didn't you save that for next round, dude? Definitely would not recommend that. But I think what needs to change here for GBPaul's sake is you have to take the lead early, because if you take the lead early, then you can start playing a more defensive playstyle. But keep the Parasol, keep the Chilla, I would recommend. I'm kind of losing my train of thought here, but if he can force Ninjara into a dash with the Chilla and then throw out that Parasol, I think he'll see much different results. Ooh, and also, I believe Twin Tail's ability is more effective on the ground. That's just personal preference.
Like when... Oh, I didn't know you could use it on the ground.
Yes, you can use it on the ground, and the reason is because that just happened. When XYK has Rush, Twin Tail can't jump, because her landing is actually very easy to punish.
Okay. Nice parry there. Ooh, nice solid punch. Just 100 punch though.
Yeah. If you don't charge your arms, they do less damage, but they do go out and retract faster. So it's kind of a trade-off you make.
I did not know that.
Ooh, see, I like the choice that XYK made with the light arm on his left. Because Twin Tail can dodge so easily in the air, and XYK recognized that, he chose the arm with a more horizontal spread to cover that.
It's best of 5.
3 out of 5, guys. So XYK taking game 2. And GBPaul actually had a good run at the beginning of that game, but again, what I would just recommend is taking the Parasol and the Chilla, forcing the movement with a Chilla, and then trying to punish with the Parasol, and not jumping as much. You can't really jump in this matchup.
Oh.
Alright, we are back to it. Okay, GBPaul starting to pick up on that dash-in grab tactic that XYK's been trying to pull. And the explosive arm that's on his left, Carls, you can go back to PM. We've got multiple entrants in different games today here at Kakuto Geemu, here in Columbus, Ohio. But what I was mentioning before is that explosive arm that's on XYK's left, actually very effective on this stage, because even if he misses, just like that, if he misses his punch, it'll still explode on the back wall.
Interesting.
and it'll deal 50 damage. Which,
That's really good for, you said on the light, so that's quicker too then, right?
yes. Ooh, good job landing the rush. He recognized that XYK was going to throw out both arms at the same time. Easy punish.
And what was that explosion on XYK? That,
So your own arms can explode. So if an arm clanks, it will explode where it is. So what happened is XYK threw out his punch. GBPaul punched through it, and it was close enough for XYK to deal damage. That is particularly effective against characters who like to use the Siki or the Homie, the torpedo-shaped arms. You can get them to explode on your opponent, and they get the damage themselves. So XYK does have the health lead, so GBPaul's gonna have to make something happen in these next 5 seconds. Ooh, close one.
and that is match point for XYK.
XYK about to take it 3-0.
GBPaul has taken 1 match off of him so far, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think that... Oh, just clipped him. I find that very interesting that that connected, and it's because of Twin Tail's long landing leg. When you activated the rush, he had to wait for his arms to come back in, but he knew he had enough time, so he could still punish Twin Tail. And, I liked what GBPaul was going for when he was trying to punish XYK's explosion, but he was just a little too slow on it, a little too far away. These grabs open pretty free for XYK. I think that GBPaul's going to have to work on his ground movement.
And that's a big adjustment because, as you saw from the previous match and the beginning of this match, he really likes jumping in this game.
Yeah.
But as you say, it leaves you vulnerable, especially when you use your special.
Right. Yeah, once a character has rush in this game, you can't jump like that. I think GBPaul needs to recognize that. But once a character has rush in this game, the entire gameplay changes. A character that likes to jump a lot can't jump anymore. It just completely changes the entire flow of the match. And when both players have rush, it's just one wrong move, and that's it. So it looks like XYK is going to take it 3-0. XYK, you can stay where you are. Lou Money. Hey, Lou Money, I'm going to send you over to play XYK. All right.